Hello everybody, welcome to Frog Desert Ridge. I am Drew, I'm here with Coach Darrell and Coach Laura. So, we are working out a lot since we have nothing to do. Like a lot. I know a lot of people are doing 2-a-days, and sometimes we don't have enough time to actually recover, or we don't really want to recover. So we're gonna give you a little foam rolling, stretching, also lacrosse ball workout. So if you don't have a foam roller, you can always do lacrosse ball, hard tennis ball, anything you want to really get those muscles going. So let's get started. First one we're gonna do is calves. We're gonna stay seated, rolling out those calves with the foam roller. Having one leg up, going all the way up to right below your knee, and all the way back down. We're gonna be doing about 30 seconds each side. If you want, you can add a little ankle roll during this. You can also flex your foot. Now the biggest thing about foam rolling is kind of tricking your body into feeling that you're relaxed. So you wanna really focus on your breathing. You can go side to side on your calves. I honestly lost track of time when 30 seconds was. I think it's right about now. So we're gonna switch sides. And you can always pause this video if you want to do a little bit longer as well. We're gonna do about 30 seconds though. Just focus on deep breathing. Again, ankle rolls, you can flex that foot. You want to go all the way down. If you find any tender spot, you can lay on it, sit on it, melt into that tender spot. About 5 more seconds. And relax a little bit. Shake out those legs real quick. Next, we're going into hamstrings. I love hamstrings. Love stretching my hamstrings. Going right above the knee to all the way right below your glute. So this is a very long one. Again, if you find any tender spot, lay on it. You can chill a little bit. You can also do this with the lacrosse ball. I will show you with the lacrosse ball on the other leg. Again, you always want to try and flex that foot as well. You can get a little bit deeper into that hamstring. Now, we just did a lot of deadlifts earlier today, so our hamstrings are all pretty sore.
Destroyed.
And we're going to switch in 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to use the lacrosse ball. The benefits of using the lacrosse ball over a foam roller is that it's a little bit more pinpoint. So if you're super sore in an area, you can always use that hard ball and find that spot, and then you can just melt right into it. So I'm just kind of sitting, finding a very tender spot, but I'm also focusing on taking some deep breaths. Oof. Oof. All right, so now we're gonna move on to everyone's favorite, the IT band. Jeez. So this one's gonna be more formal with that foam roller because it is a bigger muscle. That's why hamstrings are also pretty good with that foam roller as well. IT band. I'm gonna start on my left side. You are going to, you can either cross your legs or you can stack them. And you're gonna go over that outside of your leg. This one is killer. Most people don't really stretch these, so it might hurt you a lot. That's totally okay. Remember, just focus on that deep breathing. Find that tender spot, you can chill on it. I found it. Going all the way up that leg and all the way back down. Especially because we're sitting a lot, our IT bands might be very, very tight. And we are going to switch right now. Yep, we have found the spots. Even when it hurts, you just want to take some deep breaths. Terrell's also bending his leg. That does get a little bit deeper. It's a little bit harder. And take that break. This time, really wants to shake out those legs a little bit. We just put them through it. So, next we have is our glutes. This is where, Laura, can you show the foam roller?
Sure.
Laura's gonna show the foam roller, Darrell and I are gonna show the lacrosse balls. So, on a foam roller, you're gonna actually cross one leg over the other. You can do that on a lacrosse ball if you want and lean to that side, but you don't have to. And now we're just gonna chill. Find that tender spot. Adding profile and tender spot. So he's actually just gonna sit on that spot. He's gonna melt his body into that spot, taking some deep breaths. Each deep breath, he's gonna melt even more into that lacrosse ball.
I'm not melting.
He's not melting. So he's tense because he's not breathing. So just take some deep breaths if you're feeling tense. The biggest thing about especially using lacrosse balls is try not to hit the bone. If you feel like, if it's like excruciating pain, then you might have actually hit a bone. And let's switch sides. Oh man.
Yep.
And there are different parts of that glute, so there are definitely some pinpoint spots that might be a little bit tighter than others. Laura, how you feeling on the foam roller?
All right.
All right.
Try that lacrosse ball.
Yeah, I think Laura's kind of laughing at us. So finding that spot, you can roll around a little bit. Man, oh man, this feels great.
Yep, wonderful. Oh.
And now let's chill a little bit. This time we're gonna use the foam roller.
Wow.
This is gonna be a little lower back. We're actually gonna sit on the foam roller. And we're gonna cross our legs. And we're just gonna chill right here. This actually does help the lower back. I don't want anyone to ever roll on their lower back. That would affect it more. I have a client who, she foam rolls just this, does this before her workouts. She's never had a lower back injury in her life because she does this. So, I believe it. She's in her 70s too, so I definitely believe this. You can always straighten your legs as well, or bend them, keep them flat. It just feels nice. You're just chilling. And trust me, you will feel a little bit of difference in your lower back. After this, we're gonna move up to our upper back. Give it about 5 more seconds. Let Darrell get a little comfortable. All right, so now we're gonna go to that lower back. So we're never ever gonna roll that lower back, but we're just gonna sit on our glutes. We're gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, and just chilling. The reason I love this one is because I have a client she's 70-something years old, and she does this every day before she works out. She's never had a lower back injury, ever. 7-year-old, never had a lower back injury because she does this. I mean, yeah, there's probably some other factors, but this one's always a good one. It's a good excuse to do this. So just gonna chill. You can roll on those glutes a little bit. Sit up nice and straight. All right, let's go to upper back now. So you're gonna go right about mid back, and you're just gonna go all the way up to right about your shoulders and back down. You're never ever gonna hit that low back. Just about mid back. Make sure you're breathing. Finding those sore spots. If you find any tender spot, you can lay on it and shift side to side if you would like. And we are going to switch to our front side now. We're going to switch to a front leg roll. Where'd that front roller go? There it is. So this is for anyone with those super tight ankles, sometimes tight knees as well, and shins. We're going to roll just the side of that bone that you have right there. Going forward and back. Again, always going right around to that ankle and up to just below the knee. We're never going to hit the knee. We never want to roll that bone. All right, let's switch sides. Almost lost again.
Right.
So when you even push your butt back, you get even more of a stretch in the other hip flexor as well. All right, now it's time for the quads. The moment we've all been waiting for, our favorites. You're gonna roll just above the knee to all the way up to those hips.
is gonna feel natural.
It will. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. All right. If you're saying, oh my gosh, with me, you found that tender spot, bend that leg. Then get a little bit deeper. Taking your deep breaths, tricking that fascia in your muscles that you are relaxed. And switch. Yep, this time. Now, if you want to go longer on your quads because they are super sore, please do so. Just pause this video real quick. Take those deep, deep breaths. And relax real quick. Come back to earth. Oh, man, let's go to inner thigh now. Man, oh man. All right, inner thigh is a little different. You can have your legs straight out or a little bit bent. I like going straight out and rolling again, all the way to the knee, all the way up to the hips. Find a tender spot. You can always add that movement. It hurts a lot. This is also going to hit your groin a little bit too, which is always nice. Man, let's switch sides. Oh, there's a tender spot right there. So we're just gonna chill on it. Sink into it, take some deep breaths. Alrighty. Come on up. We're gonna do that upper body now.
Oh.
So, you can use a foam roller if you want. We're going to start with pecs. I like using the crossball. I'll show you the foam roller real quick. You can have it either a little bit vertical, a little bit out to the side, and rolling just right here. You can even just sink into it, give it a little hug, and just hold it. The crossball, or hardball, you're going to go, you're just going to lay again, right on it, making sure you don't hit your collarbone or your ribs, going right in between there. Find that tender spot. You can move your arm side to side, up and down. You can pull your arm back and up. And let's switch sides. Draw's feeling it.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Taking those deep breaths, chilling, relaxing, cooling down. Doing this so we can get better in our workouts. All right, now we got shoulders. So, with shoulders, you can do one of two ways. You can still be on your stomach, finding that anterior delt, which is the front of your shoulder, and laying on it. That's about it. You're just chilling. Feels good. It's right by your armpit. Or what you can do is do it on your back. This one, you're gonna put it right behind your trap. You put it right behind your trap. This is more lacrosse ball because it's pinpoint. And then I'm gonna go up and down with my arm. Bring it forward, bring it back.
What happened?
You can do this with your friends, well, more with your family, not really with your friends right now. Social distancing people. And let's switch.
Oh.
So if you really have a tight neck, I highly suggest doing it on your trap. This could loosen everything up a little bit. So if you have a bad night's sleep, you can always just roll out your trap a little bit. It's like a deep tissue massage right here. And relax, we have one more. This time we're gonna do our lats. You awake, Drew? So with our lats, we're starting in child's pose. The foam roller is vertical. One hand up, you bring that foam roller under the hand, diving your shoulder down. Just right over the shoulder, that lat. Going as far as you can. Now if you don't have a foam roller, you can always go as far as you can without it. Reach, reach, reach. Drop that hand, drop the shoulder. And switch. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in this foam rolling. This is the greatest thing to do if you're sore, if you have nothing to do, if you're watching TV, if anything's feeling tight, we want a foam roll. This helps loosen up the body. It really helps us do the movements that we want to do to get better. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you very soon. Have a great day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe, people.
Peace.
Peace.